Okay, so let's go ahead and add a few more techniques. So for this one, actually, I'm going to disable my color and grain, as well the border. So we'll just take all of them. I want to actually Control-Shift-Alt-E, Command-Option-Alt-E to create new layer by combining all together. And we'll go to Filter, Blur. Let's go to Gaussian Blur. And maybe around like right there, so I can see just dots. Okay, let's click OK. And we'll switch this. We have it several ways. We can go on soft, and you can see it's add this kind of old glowing effect. Overlay will have it a little bit stronger, of course, effect. Screen will make it brighter, and multiply, add this older effect. So we can create kind of, we go with just soft light. Okay, and the same, create mask, Alt, and hold on mask so it's disappear. And now I can going and I can paint actually that glowing in a place where I want it. So I want to keep it face somewhat clear, but I want to add glowing around here. So let's add this kind of old poster effect. Okay, so let's, a couple of things we're missing some details, and this will add, if we add some particles to just even fly around here, dust particles or other things, which is help us to bring together. Those particles we're going to do by creating a new layer between particles, and we'll go to add brushes. We don't have it necessarily here, so I'm going just again create and import new brush. Okay, so let's go brushes, and I import some of the rain, powder, flying debris, and particles and glitter. So we can look. Some of them it's a little bit small, harder to see, but overall you can. Okay, let's go 10%. 100% white, so you can see it's add some of this kind of debris effect, and we can always get darker and just get bring around right there, kind of like almost debris. Okay, next let's go switch this mode to soft light and make it smaller. So just add a little bit dirt and dust around her, like almost flying. And here's come with what you like it, what kind of effect you're going after. So the one example, okay, let's go to rain effect, and we'll have it rain down purring. So right there we have different rains. Can also go and let's create new layer. By the way, if you can create new layer all the time, but right here you can see we can add rain effect or some other glitter. So let's go ahead. Okay, I think this may work. So let's go create, Control T, hold down Shift button, apply this way. You just add overlays. I found overlays work always very good. They help us bring our image together. Okay, also this is white. We can go ahead and select like different color. Create. I think this one maybe actually work a little bit better. Okay, let's go to soft light and disable one before. So just add a little bit effect. Let's go add a little bit more dirt around. So same, will create new layer. I'll select brush. Let's go with our brush and we'll go to look else what we have it. So I like, in some cases, like glitter will work very interesting because it will create stuff around. So for example, if we go look on this glitter and start clicking, okay, 0. So we have a 100% flow. Let's go to switch white again. And you can see kind of create this funny effect. I don't necessarily want to use it. I'll just go erase right now. We'll go remove it. Actually, you know what? Let's go just delete the layer. But I think it will be interesting to add a little bit more as a stars, maybe even. You know, right there. Okay, we'll go to select soft light. And just bring down a little bit. Again, just add somewhat more overlays, more details to our image. So let's go add more dirt to this one. Again, let's select. Again, play around, see which one you think will work. I think flying debris kind of look nice, so we can go select. Yep, there that will add a little bit more interesting effect. We'll go select darker, bring a little bit on her shoes. Let's go switch to multiply mode on this, so it will be a little bit darker. Okay, add right there. Now let's go to change opacity. Maybe around here. Okay, and you can see we already have it kind of small. The small effects that we applied, they help us to bring all of this image. And again, with them you can create theme. What do you think it will work? Okay, now let's work on a font and theme. So we'll again click and select the Space Adventure. However, how you name it. Okay, we'll go select. I think that font work okay. Now about layer styles. So we'll go to let's go right now color overlay. Okay, and we'll go select the older color. I think the orange kind of was okay. This will work fine. We want to add a stroke to this, and mostly it is we want to add a stroke. Okay, let's go just out, add the text. I want to actually expand it so we can see a little bit better. Okay, let's go back to edit our text style. So on a stroke, we have 1 pixel, so you can see how we can increase, but I think we need go not outside, we will need go inside, and let's set to about 3 pixels. You just add slightly border, and we'll have it darker kind of coloring. So just a little bit edge to our space. Let's go, we have a drop shadow. I like to drop shadow when I bring like closer and just expand it, make it a little bit glowing. Again, we go with multiply and we'll select colors from theme, so we'll have it same coloring. Okay, we'll add like right here. Okay, let's go now add another one, inner glow or inner shadow, so that will work as well. Same, we can have it multiply, and you can see inside we have it kind of nice element, so we can bring closer, only instead we'll use a darker red. Okay, let's, and you can see just add nicer, more organic kind of look to the iris. Okay, if you don't necessarily like these colors, we can always switch to gradient, but I think this is kind of work okay. Let's go now to, we can add another drop shadow. Let's go to disable used global. We'll increase, let's go shadows, distance, drop just a little bit sideways. So we can also grab, and just because lighting go from this direction, we'll just go like this to match it, a little bit of a drop from sun. And again, we want to create this older look. Okay. So that is said, currently it's just one font. I don't know if I like this font. I'll recommend you to just go around and see if you find different fonts. You can download them from Adobe, or I used inVue or other places, so you can find all these different type of the fonts. But for now, we'll just use the same Captain America, so we'll use that one. And you know what? Let's go to use the arc on this. Maybe around here. And let's go to other right there about. Okay. And I don't know if I want a distortion. I think maybe 0, just leave it like this. Okay, let's pop up, click OK, and preview. So right here we have our space adventure title. Of course, we can add tagline, the explore something. It's up to you, whatever you want, but usually tagline has always worked very well. These ones, we can also switch to different font style. Okay, it's not necessarily will be this, but something like this. Okay, we can go just scale small, or you can place it how you want it. This is typography, it's need their own huge tutorial or how you want to put it or place it, but overall, so right here we have it. Some we can add also overlay of the text if you need on the bottom. Name, writer name, same like with Space Adventure. Maybe you want to split on 2 lines. Let's go just example showing. So right here, for example, maybe I want to split this 2 lines, and you know what? Let's go just say none on this. We'll go to our settings. Okay, where's my text settings? Right here. And we'll go to adjust after on this. Okay, let's go switch to the right side. So just example, you know, for I can just go and put it adjusting like this. Okay, so up to you. This is more as a book adjustments. Other ones you can play around. So you have plenty of the ways you can play with title. Of course, now because we created, we can actually just make very large. Book cover. Right there. Let's go take. Maybe not too big. Okay. Let's go just scale a little bit. Mostly right here with the helmet. I just did not like when it's touch her helmet, but right there, example, we can put it. Middle, center. So kind of like this if you want to create, but overall we have at our top, even its look empty and so there you go. There's our after name. Let's change to something else, some different font, just for fun. But overall, we have it our bottom, we have it our top area, easy for you to use it. We have it our character, and with a coloring scheme. Again, the colors, if it does not necessarily work for you, what I will recommend, add Vibrance. And with the Vibrance, we can increase, bring more vivid colors, almost like with saturation. I don't think saturation will work very good in this case. We'll leave it maybe 1. But playing with Vibrance, it will bring this nice coloring. So overall, they will have it complementary. Orange and cyan, they work very well. And I think this will capture our thumbnail on the right side. You can preview what is going. And okay, this one, I think I'm not necessarily like the color of this, so we'll do just adjust, or you know what, let's change this color to yeah, what kind of cyanish blue color, kind of like this. Again, you can play a little bit more with the color if you need it. And we'll drop shadows. No, we don't need stroke, just add shadows. So there you go, kind of creating. I hope this kind of was interesting for you to see steps where we can create it. Of course, we'll need to add more to our elements. For example, right now I see the Space Adventure. I'm not necessarily like fonts, so I want to create the pattern overlay on this one. Kind of like this. Okay, let me go. Okay. Preview, but overall you can see how you can almost non-stop playing with this stuff. So right here is our pattern, and we need to take colors and put a little bit down. Okay, let's go to go with soft light on this. Add opacity here. Okay, oops, we add the color overlay. Actually, I don't want it here. Remove this one. Okay, I'll just need to switch from soft light to the screen. Okay, and I'll take pattern overlay, add more. So just that you can see a little bit more texturing to our font. Just make, I think, look a little bit nicer. And of course, these two, we can always take them. Okay, and we can drag them and put them below our grain. And same with the actual Vibrance. So in this case, it will apply some effect to the our text. Like for example, that grain that we have, it will try to match them together, bring closer. Okay, and actually this one I don't necessarily like font on that. So we can switch to something else. Nope, it does not look good. I think it's need more sci-fi-ish kind of font, more like what we have before, like this almost. There you go. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you found this kind of useful to you. And I'll continue working more on these projects, add more details, and we'll try to reuse this background with different elements. So again, this is kind of will be living tutorials. It's still live, so it will add more elements, more retouching, and more work with backgrounds and other effects. But on this first part, we're kind of done, and let's use it in another next time.